Hey, check me out on YouTube. The link is right there. My titles might not make sense, but just look at it if you want. Is my mustache okay? Where's my cat brush? Meow. It's funny because like my hair's still really thick back here, but you can like see through my head there. But like my bald spot, ugh, can you see it? It's like did you get it? I'm on the porch and I'm just watching the stuff over there. Flip the screen over. So, is this how much I'm supposed to do for an Instagram TV? It's a question. The link the link is in one of my profiles, I'm sure, for my YouTube channel, which is it's not good right now. And straight up, I do not edit stuff from my phone. It's like there's the think bubble, right? I don't know. We don't know yet. Is my hair okay? Is it better if I brush it? Is that better for you guys? Do you... Is that better? Oh, there we go. I can't see in the lens, it just looks like... Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. There you go. It's almost beautiful. Is that good? Can I get... Can I teach kids about science? Do you want science? Do you want some science? Hey, I got some science for you there. Hey, it's not my normal routine, but you ever think about how 360, most of the people. Oh crap. Holy shit, that's annoying. Holy shit, that thing is annoying. Holy shit, that thing's annoying. So, we're on planet Earth, and the sun is like, yeah, it's hot. You can feel it almost.
It's like, I wonder how close my fingers could get to the flame without burning the middle of my hand. That was a close one. Is it funny that I made a joke about this cigarette-y thing? Cigarette-y thing. And I'm talking to kids with it in my mouth about joking about not lighting it. But 23 and a half degrees. It's why we have the sun, the breeze. Is this your bag? $360 people agree. 360 around the sphere we live on. Not a sphere, not quite a sphere at all. A satellite orbits, it controls your body a bit, just like the day you were born. The planets align sometimes the same way. It's things like that I think about. 24 hours in a day, 360 degrees. 24, someone get the calculator for my 4, divide that for me, 24, 360 degrees. And if I remember correctly, on the equator it's about the same as everyone that goes up into the middle. The fucking Greenwich Mean Time. The fucking Greenwich Mean Time. See, then it's like, is this too long for... You wanna chill with me or not? It's none of my business. I wish that this camera was good. So there you go. You just get me. Every degree is about 4 minutes. About 4 minutes of time on Earth. It's fine to think of it that way. So it means if you have 3 degrees and hey, yeah, don't laugh with me. 44 of those minutes are time that I want to have time tonight. To myself before I come and help with you. Before I get myself together, I might be a few minutes late. An hour's just a time of frame. It depends on the landscape you came. The landscape of where you're born, or trees of what you see when you brought up. And the light, it's inside of you. It's better if you unlock truth. But there's no such thing as a truth. I want intricacies in everything that I look at. I wanna see you tweet at me. I wanna see you fly away. But I wish that you would stay. And maybe you don't remember that time talking about a sphere we live on. As we spin through the clouds of time, spin it through that all the time. We don't know what generates the aspiration, the aspirations of the time. It might be a different time frame. I don't really know what I mean by aspirations of time, but you can figure it out in time. I just mean we barely even know the regular weather patterns, and that's kind of what one of the bonuses of what living in space provides is the gravitation to be able to have an atmosphere to begin with, and I think having like a planet that's still warm as well, if you think about it as like a radiator that's on. There's more ability for life as we understand it as carbon-based life forms. And as I light this cigarette, this carbon-based cigarette, did you know that we're all organic? We were made man by Anawana. I don't know what that was. Do people call that what is it, a Pavlovian slip? That in itself, it's like you just trust yourself with what it is that you're saying, and you probably like know what you mean. So if I know what I mean, then maybe you know what I mean. I want to go. Can we talk about science later? What else is time? I don't know, like they invented trigonometry. I'm like, no. The first reason that they did it was to figure it all out. Like, I want to know more the things that they really did with, like, what have people done with trigonometry? Whoa. Can we meet, like, cool people who have done cool stuff within... They invented trigonometry so that you could see how far away, like, a star was and, like, what the circumference of the Earth was. Pretty sure that's what they did, and then over time they actually, like, on ships and stuff like that, they would have had to plot where they were approximately. But if you look at old maps of, like, I don't know, anything, the Mediterranean, I mean, even, like, in town, the maps of, like, where my house was built, the maps aren't that old. You know what I mean? But like the only reason that they existed was for insurance, fire insurance. But before that, my house was like a swamp, right? But there's not really much reason to. It's like the world's so different now, and we make it in our own image. So if we make the world in our own image around us, where we decide to be, because that's just how human beings are, then like allowing for the best environment for each individual and to allow for them to learn about listening to yourself and only doing certain things when you're absolutely comfortable, and to understand the ability to create more quality time with your own life and the people around your life, because you are able to not just give space a try. Space-time jokes. Space-time jokes about stardust. People were made of stardust. That's what a friend said to me. Okay, that's like many minutes. Pythagoras had people after him. Did you know that?